in the second quarter. We've played a little over 2.5 minutes. Doris, who are some of your favorite players to interact with, interview, question as you go through the season?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many guys. I think, you know, certain people really give a lot of thought to their answers. So a Kyrie Irving, he wants to explain what he's thinking. He's willing to share and take a moment and consider the question. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, all of these guys, when I ask a question, Kev, they'll pause for a moment, consider the question, and then respond. And for somebody who's got to interview, there's nothing greater than having those guys willing to take some time with me.
Well, Doris, and you always get great answers from them, too. So there's a great rapport there, I can see. Now, here's Burks. Tight defense on him. One-on-one here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Undrafted out of Wichita State, Fred VanVleet, never the most heralded player, Doris. But you know, he says he bet on himself, and it's worked.
No doubt. VanVleet's belief in himself gets him a 2-year, $18 million contract. But I think beyond that, this man, in the moments that mattered most in the playoffs, proved that Fred VanVleet will deliver.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Russell from long range. That one doesn't go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. From past the arc. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from VanVleet.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
The Toronto Raptors 2 summers ago making bold moves. Think about it. You trade away a franchise cornerstone in DeMar DeRozan. You fire Dwayne Casey in his Coach of the Year season. But it paid off in a huge way.
And Russell with the basket on the assist by Burks. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Okay, D'Angelo Russell mixing in a little interior work. Not bashful.
Lowry from outside, and he's good on the three ball. Lowry's got 11. And the front office in Toronto, Doris, took a lot of heat for those changes you were just talking about.
Kev, their point guard Kyle Lowry wouldn't even talk to the president for much of the season. But the feeling was, from the management, in order for this team to break through, changes had to be made.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Toronto. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. Warriors leading by 11. To the paint, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
I think you have to appreciate the versatility of Klay Thompson's game. This guy not just an outside shooter now. He can get near the rack.
It's the three-point bomb.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Russell in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Back to Siakam. It's stolen by Green. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Here is Lowry. He's got 11. 20 seconds left here in the second. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
You know, Kev, despite the fact that this guy has already won multiple MVP awards, Steph Curry is still pursuing improvement and trying to add to everything his team does. I love that approach.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Kyle Lowry. 1 second left. It's not going to go for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, right?
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling, like they're getting pounded. I mean...
And that does it for our half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, in at forward, it's Thompson and Green. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set, and it's Cauley-Stein in at the center position. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Russell finds Cauley-Stein. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's 7 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
To the wing right side. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Van Vliet.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Pass to Curry. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Boy, when Curry is hot, look out. This guy is fantastic at understanding what the defense is conceding and making them pay.
Toronto calls timeout.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill. All the officials are all over that one.
And everyone loves to talk about Curry's offense, but he does enough, of course, to hold his own on the defensive end as well.
Listen, Kevin, we know that opposing teams target Steph Curry on the defensive end. What you love about Curry is his quick hands allow him to come up with steals. His competitive nature makes him bulldogish enough that he's going to stick with a player and try to bother their shot.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. And McCaw is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
It's Curry outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Van Vliet and the Raptors hit again from deep.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Toronto. And the Warriors also making a change. Burks, he's checked in for Thompson. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Outside Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Green taking his time here to the inside. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Green. Green's got 6 assists in the game. The Raptors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. So the wing on the left shoots. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between a attacking and being patient, because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. Raptors trail by 3 to the middle. Here's Ibaka, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
He doesn't get the second one. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third, a 75% clip. They grab their own miss. Looney with the bucket.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's McCaw. Burks covering. McCaw kicks to VanVleet. From deep three-point range. They get it back. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Carries it from three-point range. Hollis Jefferson's got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Robinson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the first one at the line is good. And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in.
And it seems like every team is in search of the, quote, power wing. The guys that have the quickness to defend on the perimeter and the strength to battle inside. OG Anunoby certainly fits the bill.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, we know this. It doesn't take a lot for Klay Thompson to catch fire. This guy, an exceptional scorer who can go on some long streaks.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Outside for Lowry. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Lowry's got 20 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Lowry for the lead. And he gets the jumper to drop. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, historically, Kyle Lowry has been defensively disruptive, and he does his own work on the offensive end after doing it on the D.
Looney kicks to McKinney. Passes it to Curry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The Warriors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12, and he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Drills it from outside. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Toronto ahead, leading by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Lowry and Powell, the guard. Marc Gasol is out there with Ibaka. And it's Siakam in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen, Greg, great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Lowry, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
They get a hand on it. Left side, Ibaka. For 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
McCaw, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And then for Golden State, Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Alfonso McKinney. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Robinson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Russell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist in the game.
When D'Angelo Russell has that offensive game working, you just want to play through him.
Gasol finds VanVleet for the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 1. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Thompson outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Thompson's got 20.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Gasol kicks to Van Vliet. Shoots over Curry. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Well, just such a quality passing big man. Marc Gasol making it easy on his teammates.
And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Curry dishes to Russell. Has to Cauley-Stein. Here's Curry with the 3. He can't get it to go.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Russell with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Out to the right wing. Here's Van Vliet. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Russell. And the pass to Curry.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And he can't get the first one.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Van Vliet passes to Powell. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Russell. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
In huge moment, D'Angelo Russell comes through big time.
And the Raptors call time here. And with a 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Lowry's checked in, and on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Evan?
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
The throw good, Siakam.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Russell finds Thompson. Cauley-Stein up top, defended by Gasol. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Curry, and Gasol sends it back.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the pipes.
Releases from 15, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. 32 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Lowry passes to Siakam. Curry with the steal. Green against Siakam. Green dishes to Thompson. Shoots over Powell. Cauley-Stein controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Here's Van Vliet. Sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 41. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchup, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
And Thompson gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Russell against Lowry. Siakam left side. Pass to Van Vliet. From deep. Yes! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Yes!
Well, the wonderful touch and creative finishing abilities, the amount of English Steph Curry can finish shots with, just incredible.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Russell. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Three-pointer. Count it!
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Van Vliet. Nails the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Mark, how do you break down what went well for your team in winning this game tonight?
Just a good all-around night. We believe that at the end of the fourth quarter, I think we did a good job of, staying in the game. We just believe. On to the next one.
Yeah, this is a veteran team, and you guys showed your experience down the stretch. Thanks, Mark. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. An aerial view of our location today, Sacramento, the capital of California. We are nearly...
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't.
You sure do, and with his quickness, a scary combination. Thank you, D.A. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Look at Curry. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. And it's McKinney in at the 3. And for the Kings, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley and Dedmon playing together in the front court. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball.
Klay Thompson just never dwelling too long on a game where he might miss a couple shots, or over the course of maybe a couple weeks when he's not in his best form. He turns it around pretty quickly, does Klay, and it's pretty impactful.
Curry passes to McKinney. Kicks to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Curry. And for all-time great shooters like Klay, you need to have that confidence in your shot.
Well, I think Klay's confidence grows a lot too, Kevin, from the fact that he knows on a nightly basis that the ball is going to come his way. It's one of the best aspects of the Golden State Warrior offense is that they share it. So you're not going to go through a 10-game stretch where the opportunities to score aren't there. Klay's going to see shot opportunities because of Steph's unselfishness, and because he's such a world-class shooter, he's going to work his way out of slumps pretty quickly, and then he's going to go on a tear. Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And there's the pass to Hield. Back to Barnes. Wide open. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Fox against Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Curry outside. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking.
Thompson with it, out guarded by Hield. Thompson finds Cauley Stein. He doesn't hit that one. Kings leading now by 7.
And you look at where the Kings are now as an organization. Did a great job rebuilding with the Cousins trade.
Well, many fans thought it was a bad deal in terms of talent, but there was so much tumult around that locker room with DeMarcus Cousins. It sort of cleared the deck for them to get themselves younger players, hungry to play and hungry to develop. Now Buddy Hield, a huge part of this team's future, along with De'Aaron Fox and possibly Marvin Bagley.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And for me, guys, that's what I call a character game. I mean, they could have closed up shop. It would have been easy to just let that one go and get ready for the next one. But they fought back. I mean, and that mental fortitude that they displayed there is one of the reasons why they're such a good team.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Robinson III comes in for Alfonso McKinney. Burks, he's checked in for Thompson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Steph Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's Green with the jam.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Sacramento leading by 8. And Bogdanovich kicks to Holmes. Bogdanovich passes to Farrell. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. Second shot opportunity. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And good that time. Now Russell. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Bielitsa with the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Russell with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Holmes kicks to Farrell. Over Russell. Farrell can't hit. Warriors trail by. By 8, the shot and game clock separated by 4. Burks, and the rejection by Holmes. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Russell, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops.
The second overall pick back in the 2015 NBA draft. Russell having earned his first All-Star game appearance in 2019.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The 3 from Joseph. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the